What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to our new, soon to be new base location with all the robots and everything that just literally just spawn, and probably they were trying to invade, probably invading on their space. So they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna let you build here. But we went out and we flew our little ship here, and we still don't have a name for it. We went and by God, was it entertaining. When I say we found some nodes, finally found some underground nodes. And I don't know if you guys watched the first couple episodes, and you know we were in a predicament where we couldn't find one specific resource. When we finally found it, I was super happy. And I was like, oh yes, finally. But then I took this ship out. And let me tell you, you know what? I think I'll just show you instead of telling you. So these are all the markers of underground nodes that I have found so far, right? Some of these, and these nodes are pretty massive. They are very, very massive. But look at all, oh, okay, that's a little bit confusing. Let's get in here. Let's look at the GPS. And I went around and marked some rocks and gotten some of those, but then I started naming stuff and I started finding the underground ores. You guys see what I'm talking about? Do you see the amount of cobalt underground ore that I have found compared to the one iron, which this is actually, well, 2 iron. The cobalt and the iron is actually a great find, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But look at this. That's ridiculous. When I first started on this map, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find any cobalt whatsoever. And I finally found cobalt, and now I can't find any silica, nickel, or a magnesium underground vein, which is ridiculous. It's just crazy. But anyways, I'm happy. We found some iron and we found some cobalt. Those are pretty good. If we need any nickel or silicon or magnesium, I did find some rocks around the area that I marked, which is not bad as well. But with that being said, and let's turn off all these markers. With that being said, and us finding all of these underground veins, we have found our potential base location, and it's on a beautiful ice lake, as you guys can see right here. This is the best location for it. Has everything that I need at this point in time. It has, let's go back into first person here. We're going to build our mountain base in this location right here. The reason being, I love this little green area here, and I think if we start building our base just right where the green ends and it kind of get into this burnt this kind of brownish grass right here, and we just kind of push through the mountain from that section, we'll preserve this little area right here. And I think this is just a natural beauty of an area. The sun comes up over the mountains over there, and I'm watching from its trajectory, it'll probably go down over that side. So that means we have a full day of sunlight from this side. So if we wanted to put up some solar panels, this is a great spot for solar panels. That's not the only thing that makes this spot great. We have ice. Great. That was one of the main things I was looking for our base location. But there's even more. All of the resource nodes, the resource veins that I have found are literally really close by. I have the cobalt and a magnesium rock right next to each other. That's 17.9 kilometers away. I have the cobalt and the iron vein that's together with nickel rocks. That's really close. That's another 18 kilometers away. Everything else is super far. So this is like the best spot that I have found. And here comes an unknown signal to make it even better. It's landing right in my little base location. And you guys see this IDSH beacon that's over there? Let's take a little flight over to that area really quickly. We have a trade station, guys. We have a freaking trading station right on the lake. What more could I ask for in having this right here? Oh, this can't lock? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't want to lock onto your thing. Let me just land on the ground. Hopefully I have enough hydrogen. Oh shoot, my hydrogen's running out. Okay, I can't. Okay, so you can't lock your landing gears inside of this the beacon. Keep that on. Okay, we'll just land up here. So what do you guys think? Is it this the best spot for a base that you guys can think of? Like, this is awesome. This is great. This is so great. And you notice I was going, oh shoot, running out of hydrogen. I do not have any hydrogen, and I think my hydrogen bottle is empty. Okay, I have like 8%. I'll take it and put it inside my inventory. It'll refill just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, okay, 80%. Sweet. Let's check this and see what's in here that they are willing to buy. Well, no, I can buy all of this stuff. Oh, and they sell these inside of the, oh heck yeah, they sell these inside of those train station. The techs, they sell the techs. Oh yeah, and oh man, this is good. So let's see the contracts. They have a bunch of contracts in here that we can do. Ooh, acquisition. Okay, can't do it, never mind. Silicon ore. Yeah, some of these are going to be a lot harder than I thought. Oh, this motor one is not though. This is pretty good, and I'm actually going to accept this right away, just so that it doesn't refresh and I lose that, because that's like 3 million for, yeah, that's like 3 million for that one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my mining ship from the other base, and I'm going to bring the mining ship over here. That's going to be the only ship, that and this the prospecting ship here is going to be the only two vehicles that's being transported to this base, right? So I'm gonna leave the mining rover over there, and should I leave my survival kit over there? I could build up a little hydrogen ship and try to head up into space to see if we can find a little some silver, or maybe I can buy silver from over there. I need to take a look at that again. Because man, I'm so excited. But I'm gonna do a little movie magic and get the other ships and everything over here and start setting up a little industrial platform here with everything that we're gonna need so far to get ourselves up and running. So I will be right back. And we're back. So as you guys can see, we have our platform set up and the mini miner is in the background there doing a little mining by itself. But before we talk about the platform, let's go ahead and check out the mini miner because we're running into a little bit of an issue. So I have the PAM script set up and I sent it out on a job, and at first it was mining and then it looked like it was getting stuck, which I had to then turn around and do a lot of the mining by hand to be able to get all the resources we need to get the platform set up. So what it looks like is happening here, the drills, the placement of the drills right now, it's not making a big enough hole for the ship to fit through to be able to complete this first section. So it looks like the bottom of the ship is getting stuck on some of the rocks that it's mining out in front. And it looks like the top is also getting caught on the top part of the hole as well. So it looks like we're going to have to reposition the drills either by adding more drills or pushing the drills out forward. But more than likely, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more drills on there. So it's going to be 4 drills instead of 2. But before that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the platform. So the way that we have this platform currently set up is with the mini miner coming in, docking on the connector, and then we have a sorter that sucks all the ores from the mini miner and then send it through to these 2 large cargo containers. These 2 cargo containers only contain ores, so like iron, nickel, silicon, and magnesium. Then they get sucked from the large cargo containers and get sent into the refineries by that other sorter. These 2 refineries break down everything into ingots and then sends it into these small cargo containers. The small cargo containers then store all of the ingots that's going to be needed for the assemblers. And then I have this ejector over here that's just ejecting out the gravel that I don't need. I don't want it clogging up my storage space, so I just decided to just chuck it on the ground. Then I have 4 assemblers right here, and the assemblers are connected to this other large cargo container, which this large cargo container is just for holding all the components. And I did go ahead and I made up all the bottles that we're going to need to take over to the trade station that's over there and to be able to sell to complete our contract. So I still have to make some more rotors, I think. Let me just motors. I said rotors. I still have to make some more motors, a lot more motors. I only have 86, and then I need 39 of these bottles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I still have a lot more to do. And then I have to go out and get some iron ore. Back to the layout that I have. So when all the components get in here, it gets pulled out, and then I'm able to pull just components from this conveyor tube. Okay, and that's just I just kind of did it this way to kind of help with the inventory system, where I don't want a lot of gravel just to sit up and clog up the inventory, as I stated before. And then I want, as soon as the assemblers make all the components, I want them to just be in one cargo container so they're not scattered all over the place. So from a comment left by Nuno, I did go ahead and make another prospecting ship here with the ore detector located underneath the bottom of the ship, and I did go ahead and fully remake my other one that I made before, where you guys actually saw at the end of the last episode where it was spinning all over the place. So I went ahead and I moved the ore detector up a little bit forward to give some space, and then I just kind of left everything else the same. But yeah, so with this new design that I have here, I kind of don't like the height on it. So it's a good concept to keep in mind because the ore detector is so close to the ground, so it kind of makes it a little bit easy. Well, I don't want to say easier, but it's kind of more convenient when you're flying low to the ground to find ores that's a little bit deeper than where I have my setup on mine, that one. But I really don't like the height of it, and without adding these pistons for us to just kind of land, I'm leaving the ore detector kind of vulnerable. So if I hit into a tree or hit into the side of a hill, which I know will eventually happen, I'm going to destroy the ore detector. But with the other prospector that I have, I don't really have to worry about that because I intentionally put the landing gears underneath the bottom so that I can, just in case if I do like fall out of the sky, I turn my engines off, the landing gears will actually hopefully protect me. Yeah, and I'm saying just hopefully because I'm not sure if it'll actually work. That's just my theory. That's just the way it's working in my head at this point in time. But yeah, I do like the design, and Nuno, thank you very much for the comment. Okay, so I'm leaving the thrusters and stuff on, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to remove let's turn these lights off. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remove a few of these components that's on here. I'm gonna start with the sides here. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna need to, since we got everything ground down, we're gonna grab a conveyor. We need the small conveyors here. Then we need a drill. I think that's all we need, and I still can't make any of these. So yeah, so now that kind of gives a lot more room at the bottom where this drill can clear out the bottom and this drill can clear off the top, where it should be able to fit inside of a hole. Let's go ahead and weld all of this up. So we'll need 1, 2, 3. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I had the batteries on here. Let's go and try to weld up some of these batteries. All right, there we go. And with that, we have finished. Is it just me, or is this base kind of tilting into the ground? Isn't that weird? It's not just me, right? This is kind of slanted off to the side just a little bit. Worry about that a little bit later. Alrighty, let's go in here and let's turn our thrusters back on. Let's unlock. Someone else is using what? Okay, that was, did you guys see that? They said someone else was using the shade. That was weird. Okay, let's go over here. If I go back into, I shouldn't have to do anything with Pam. There we go. So just recompile just to make sure that it is doing what it's supposed to do. Then we'll go inside the cockpit, we'll go down, and we'll go back to continue job, and we'll hit 3. Get out here, let's see what it does. Okay, so it's lining back up. It's gonna go back in and okay, no, hit V, and we have to stop this because it's gonna run right into that thing. So stop. No, we don't want that. We do not want that. We're gonna have to reset this job up again. All right, so let's go back here, and I think that should be it. So let's go start new job. Flies into position. and it's gonna slowly go into the and slowly fly in. So it's mining now like it's actually mining ore, but I want to start it from all the way back there, so that way it just goes in, and this will automatically just go ahead and collect a bunch of resources for us. So yeah, look at this now. You see, this is making such a better hole, which is so much better, so much better. We just have to go ahead and repaint everything here, and then just kind of adjust back the blocks. Yeah, but we'll do that off camera as long as it's functional. Right now, that's what I want to see. There we go. That's good. So everything is working. It's clearing out a decent portion on the bottom where we can just mine out everything, and this is looking really good. All right, really? So you're just gonna roll all the way? Why? Every single episode, this happens to me, and I don't know why, and I'm about to lose everything that's inside of that. Get stuck, please. Okay, you should be stuck. I'm just gonna grind out your thruster so you can't move. Please stop. Okay, all right, whatever. You know what? I'm going to kind of pause the job really quickly, just so I can go and sell some of the stuff that we have, and then we'll just call it an episode. Wait a second. Can these not go through medium cargo? Oh no. Let's see the motors. If the motors can go to, okay, so the motors can go in here. Okay guys, so we're not able to carry all 38 of the bottles inside of this ship. So we're definitely going to have to make a bigger ship, because hydrogen bottles can't go through the small cargo containers, the small conveyors. So we're gonna have to make a bigger ship to be able to bring over the bottles to get those sold. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the iron ore that we need. All right guys, so we are here at the trade station, and this will be our first sale of our goods that we will be doing. Lock on. There we go. We are good to go. First, let's turn these thrusters off because we're locked up to the base. All right, let's go and make our first sale. All right, where are we going? We're gonna go to the contracts, go here, and we'll go to accepted contracts, and we'll go to finish. So we're selling 691 motors for 3.1 million space credits, and we want that to come from the mini miner. Contract could not be finished. Select ships does not contain enough items. Wait, what? All right guys, so I'm not sure what's going on. If you guys have any idea, access denied, if you guys have any idea of what might be happening, please leave a post in the comments. I have no clue, so I'm actually lost. So maybe I need a bigger ship with just everything in one cargo container, or I'm gonna have to do some research to actually see what's actually happening. But all right guys, with that, I'm gonna call this an episode here, and I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button. And until next time, big up on yourself.